Hello, beautiful world. It is Sunday and it's an absolutely magical day because guess what we're doing? We're going gangster. That is right. These two little bad boys right here are the ultimate gangster high. I'm telling you right now, when you combine these little boners with these little fishies, the combination is legit magic. I have no clue why it works so well. However, I'm not mad about it because, believe it or not, I absolutely love roasted bone marrow and I do love sardines. I know before you click off the video, it's legit. And today, what we're gonna do is just gonna roast some bones up, dig out the inside, and share with you what everything looks like. And I'm gonna spare you watching me chow down the sardines due to my little dental issues. Don't want to freak you out too much and have you not come back to me. So here we go. Let's start with the bone marrow. Mwah! Here we go. The beginning of my favorite way to get high. First thing we're gonna do is roast some bone marrow bones. These are the ones that I get at Sprouts. They're like $12.99 a box or about whatever this is, a bag. And let's look inside. There's one, and here's my pan from last night. What that white stuff is, I'll show you. Hold on. Dos, tres. Now, normally I just do 3. However, I don't know what's up with that little guy. And at the worst case scenario, we just eat a little bit more. Because this one's small too. All right, so let's put her in here. And I like to pop this in my Ninja air fryer, which I just bought a new one. I saw Old Guy Carnivore had one, like he had it on his community tab or whatever, and I bought it. Still in the box. In fact, I'm gonna do like an Amazon unboxing because I bought like a frying pan. I bought the Ninja Foodie thing he was talking about and just some other goodies that I get from Amazon. So that's coming. I just haven't filmed it yet. So this is how I start off my magical gangster way of getting high. Now, part 2 of the getting high situation does involve sardines. And I know that many of you do not care for the taste of sardines. However, let me explain something to you about these bad boys. Especially if you're really hungry. Like if you're really hungry, then you're gonna be like, what the heck just happened here? But let me just share with you one thing. Side note, the white that was on the bottom, I put it in here in this bag. And then I'll put some Redmond salt, and it tastes like candy to me. So if I get hungry and it's not really mealtime or whatever, or like I'm not in the mood to do a full meal, I will just pick some of this out. And no, this is not the one I use for skincare. I do have little jars that I pour out the fat. Like I'll share with you like what this looks like when we take it out. And a lot of times what happens, what really is so funny about it is you're gonna realize that the bone marrow that you see here, it's always going to be a surprise after it's cooked. Sometimes it renders out as like major fat and you're left with like a little piece like that. But sometimes you're left with a lot. You know, it is what it is. You just kind of got to go with it. The cow wanted to do its thing that day. Who knows? But yeah, that's what we got going on here. I'm going to stick her in the air fryer at 450 for 20 minutes, and you will see what magic comes out next. Side note again, I do not eat it right away because I have realized with my nails, like I am left-handed and I can go like this with my nails or whatever and hold them when they're hot, but they literally have like melted my acrylics, and we can't have that. No, how are we gonna have our claws if we have bended claws from the heat? I know. I guess I could have figured that out a long time ago. Actually, I did, but I just wanted to share that with you. Let's pop these in the air fryer. And again, even though I say you have to have the sardines to really feel the magic, it really is in the bone marrow. And I do find that these little bone marrow bits have done some really magical things for skincare. And they taste really good too, believe it or not. Yeah, I like them. So let's go. All right, so we roasted these little boners for 20 minutes in our air fryer. And what we're gonna do next is take this knife right here and take the bone marrow out and put it on a plate. And then you will notice the very bottom there. This fat that like renders out from it, it's either like gonna stay in the pan and I'll use it to dip sardines in, depending on how much bone marrow I get, or I will put it into a jar, which I'll share with you the jar here in just a second, or let it, harden up and put it in the baggie like what we did earlier. It all depends. Like, you just never know what you're gonna get with this kind of thing. Now, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Let's see if we can do this like in one shot here. Like without me having to, here, you can kind of see what the bone looks like. And I thought about just like setting this up. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see what's on here. And here we go. Hopefully my family are not too loud in the background, by the way. There's number 3, and here's number 4. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Bam is loud in the background, so just whatever. Just whatever, guys. I see you. Okay, so here's the little jar I was talking about. I got this with a yogurt maker that I bought from Amazon. Just say hi, Bradley. Just say hi. Go for it.
No, I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
No. Bella and I are going to get drinks.
Okay.
Do you want anything from the keg, like ice?
Yeah, I'll take an ice. That'd be great. Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do now is take the bone marrow out of the bone. And there's like no way I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. So guess what, everybody? You get to see me do it. Here we go. Hello, party people. Here we are. We are taking our bones. See, that right there is going to be so good. I can't wait to have that. Now, I want to do a taste test on camera. However, if you all didn't know, this tooth right there is not real because I do not have an option to have a front tooth. Like, I'm missing too much bone paraphernalia for it to even work right now. So if you want to hear more about that story, just let me know down in the comments. But we're going to take the knife. I love these little knives. They're like $1. I think I got them from the dollar store. I don't know, something like that. And you take the, hi, so happy to meet you, see you. Yeah, this little bad boy, when you saw the bone broth video, because I know you all watched it. Yeah, Who wants to watch 18 minutes of me rambling? All right, so I'm taking the bone marrow out of here. Yep, it sounds like that. And this is one of the reasons why when I make my bone broth, I really appreciate getting the extra meat off because sometimes it just doesn't come out. But obviously, I let these set a little bit, and look, that is going to be fire. I can't wait. All right, so let's go to this guy right here. Like I told you, it's like Easter eggs. Pardon me, it's hard for me to talk sometimes. Okay, let me do this. The rat's here to share with you the bone marrow. Now, like I said before, what I like to do with this, because it legit, you guys, I swear to you, the most natural, euphoric high in the world is bone marrow. And if you're really hungry and you add sardines to it, it's freaking magic. All right, it really is. However, I know a lot of y'all are like, what is she thinking? Liking sardines as I dig out bones. Oh my gosh, my piggy people community is probably like, stop the madness. I was vegan for 20 years, you guys. And overnight, I changed to the carnivore diet. And obviously, when you see the food that I eat, it's not like strictly carnivore. So I just call it the simple life. Especially because, you know, I have a lot of people that live in the house and we're always out getting all kinds of crazy stuff. So, which most carnivores would think are crazy. I don't really eat it, but if I did, oh well. Okay, so here's this guy. You see that? All right, we're digging it out. Digging it out and pushing it through. This is probably going to give us the most. But out of all 4 bones, I'm going to share with you like what came out of them. And that's why I told you before, I know that a lot of people get on me and say those bones are so expensive. However, I repurpose them in so many different ways. I really don't care. I like them. And the stem cell properties that are in the bone marrow, from what I have researched before, don't take my word for it. This is what I researched. And I don't mean just here on YouTube. I mean, I've done the research. Is stem cells, the number 1 form, are from embryos. Obviously, I'm not going to be that girl that goes after the embryo. Number 2, menstrual blood. Yeah, I said menstrual blood. And yes, they do have menstrual blood banks. I know, the more you know. And I'm not going there with that either. And then after that, they said bone marrow. So here we go. And throughout the whole adventure I have going on with my health, I mean, I just really love the bone marrow. I think it tastes amazing. A lot of prisoners ask for it on death row. Yeah, I know. It's part of their last meal. I mean, who would know? I would probably pick cupcakes, something else like that. But whatever. So I do have my little jar. It is quite full of the bone marrow already. So I'm going to see if maybe there's some really good yumminess still in the pan and go from there. But let me share with you what I got out of here right now. And oh my gosh, once again, I would love to do a taste test here on the camera. Please let me know how you feel about me not having my tooth in, sharing the recipes. It's up to you all. I thought about it, like, I don't care. I just don't want to gross out anybody else. So, yeah, it is what it is. So let me share with you right now what we got. And then I'm going to gobble this down, add a can of sardines, which I have a whole stack in there from Wild Planet. That's my favorite brand. And yeah, I just really enjoy the taste of sardines. Then I'll have my armor shake and I'll let you know. If you know, you know. Well, let's go ahead and I will share with you what this looks like and then say adios. That is how much I got out of those bones. I know, not very much. However, I'm going to go get some Redmond sea salt. Sprinkle that on. Gobble that down. Grab me some sardines. And yeah, I'm obsessed with this. Definitely obsessed. And you did see the bone marrow that we got out of our second batch. Yummy. All right, and there is the pan again without any. You do see there's some yummy bits in there. So, I don't know. I might have to go there. But yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for going on this little bone marrow adventure with me. I mean, I really can't say enough about it. And I want to say to Miss Terry, thank you for the idea of sharing the crazy little roasting, the bone marrow, and all the goodies. And you better believe we have some awesome videos coming up. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your time with me. Love and light from California, and you stay epic.